I cheated because I was bored. That's the truth. I thought the spark was gone, the thrill had faded, and I told myself I deserved more. Now he's worth $8 million. And I clip coupons and pray my card doesn't decline. This is not a sob story. It's a wake-up call. My name is Jenna. I'm 35. And I lost the best man I ever had. Because I was too blind to see what real love looked like when it wasn't packaged in fireworks. I met Ryan in college. He was the quiet type. Engineering major. Always tinkering with gadgets. Reading financial blogs no one else cared about. Me? I was the social butterfly. The one with big energy, spontaneous ideas, and way too many opinions. And somehow, we worked. He grounded me. I lifted him. And when he proposed with a simple ring and a shaky voice at age 26, I said yes without hesitation. Our early years were sweet. Simple. Renting a tiny apartment, eating ramen while he built apps, and I worked a 9-to-5 in marketing. We didn't have much, but we laughed a lot. But as the years passed, that laughter faded. At least for me. Ryan worked harder. Longer hours. He was obsessed with building something of his own. He launched a tech startup, and for a while, it felt exciting. But then the late nights turned into whole weekends. And the man I married, the one who used to bring me coffee in bed, was glued to a screen, eyes half dead. I started feeling invisible. Unwanted. Like a roommate, not a wife. And instead of communicating like an adult, I spiraled. I started going out more with friends, dressing up, posting thirst traps. And that's how I met Ethan. He was fun, flirty, not particularly smart, but he knew exactly what to say to make me feel seen. And I let him. What started as drinks became kisses. And what started as guilt became a full-blown affair. I told myself Ryan didn't care, that if he really loved me, he'd notice. He'd fight for me. But Ryan did notice. He just didn't react the way I expected. One night, I came home late. Hair messy, makeup faded, the scent of guilt all over me. And Ryan was sitting at the kitchen table, phone in hand, my texts with Ethan on the screen. He didn't yell, didn't cry. He just looked up and said, "You didn't even give me a chance." That sentence? It shattered me, because he was right. The divorce was quiet, clean. He gave me the house, didn't ask for anything, and then he vanished from my life. I heard about his startup exploding a year later. A contract with a major tech firm. Then another. Then, investment deals. Before I knew it, his face was in Forbes. And mine was buried in regret. If you're still watching, comment 8M, because that's what he built while I destroyed us. Today, Ryan drives a Tesla, lives in a smart home he designed himself, and dates a woman who supported him while I bailed. She's elegant, kind, private. Me? I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Work a job I hate. Buy off-brand cereal and pretend it tastes the same. Swipe on dating apps that lead nowhere. I thought I was choosing freedom. But what I really chose was a front row seat to someone else living the life I was supposed to have. You know what the cruelest part is? It's not that he's rich. It's that he finally became the version of himself I always knew he could be. And I'm not there to see it. Because I didn't want to wait. Didn't want to support. Didn't want to grow through the hard parts. I wanted easy. And easy gave me Ethan, who ghosted me 2 weeks after the divorce was final. Sometimes I scroll through Ryan's socials. He doesn't post much, but when he does, he's smiling. Not flashy, not showy, just calm. He's free, not just from me, but from the version of himself who kept begging for my attention while I was chasing distractions. And I think that's what hurts the most. He loved me so fully, and I made him feel like he wasn't enough. Now, I'm the one who isn't enough. If I could go back, I wouldn't change the struggle. I'd change me. My expectations. My impatience. My belief that love should always feel like a thrill ride. Because real love isn't loud. It's steady. It's someone staying up till 3 a.m. writing code to give you a better future. It's someone who doesn't say, "I love you," every hour, but shows it in everything they do. Now, every time I dig through my purse at the grocery store, hoping a coupon will cover what my bank account can't, I think about the life I walked away from, the man I laughed at, the one I said wasn't doing enough, and I realize he wasn't the one who failed the marriage. I was. So if you're in a relationship right now, and your partner is building something, and you feel bored or unseen, pause, breathe, look closer, because you might be standing in the middle of a miracle and only noticing the mess. I cheated because I was bored. Now he's worth $8 million, and I shop with coupons, and I would trade every single receipt just to hear him say, "You didn't even give me a chance," one more time, so I could finally answer, "I'm sorry. You were everything." Call to action. Comment 8M if this story made you feel something real. Share this before someone else throws away loyalty for a temporary thrill. And remember, slow love still builds empires. Don't walk away before the miracle shows up.